Time is running out for travelers to comply with the federal Real ID requirements.
The TSA estimates about 20% of Americans still do not meet the new ID standards, and that means they could be turned away at TSA checkpoints across the country. That will start in May. Fox 4's Alex Boyer live with the details. Alex.
Hey there. So if you renewed your driver's license or state ID in 2016 or after, then chances are that you are Real ID compliant. But as you mentioned, the TSA estimating at this point today that about 20% of all Americans still don't have that Real ID. And as you also mentioned, that means that they could be turned away at TSA checkpoints. It's another busy day at Dallas Love Field. Folks trying to maneuver the TSA checkpoint as quickly as they can. But come May 7th, be prepared to show an enhanced form of identification to TSA agents.
All of our social media platforms on TSA, we're really pushing information, knowledge, and where to go to get your Real ID.
U.S. residents who plan to travel on a domestic flight will need a Real ID compliant driver's license by May 7th. The Real ID driver's license and identification cards have a small star in the upper right corner to indicate that the license meets federal regulations that establish minimum security standards. If the driver's license is not Real ID compliant, folks will need another form of approved identification, such as a passport, to board their flight or enter a secure federal facility or military base.
Don't wait until the last minute and then say you didn't know.
This new mandate does not impact international travel, as the TSA only operates in the United States. The move comes as the TSA is testing out digital ID airport scanners at airports in 15 states. Residents are able to upload their driver's license to their digital wallet and scan them to get through TSA. It's supposed to make the process quicker and more secure. So far, Texas is not participating.
That's something that would ease anxiety. Knowing that you can get to the airport and fly through would be something that would be huge.
So for now, Texans in need of a Real ID are urged to make their appointment with the DMV now.
There may be a wait of days, weeks, and in some cases even months. So don't wait until May 5th to make an appointment because you have a flight on May 7th.
And I can tell you from personal experience, it does take some time to get your appointment. I made an appointment last month to get my driver's license renewed, and the soonest that I could get in is the end of April. Thankfully, I checked my license, and I do have that star on the upper right-hand corner.